What's up, everyone? Just waking up here in a hotel room in Pennsylvania. Made the 6-hour drive from Michigan last night, so I'm pretty tired, pretty beat. Got here at like 12:45 or something. But yesterday my parents surprised me, so we're going to pick up a new hybrid today, and I'm really excited, and I'm going to take you guys along on the journey.
Bells, you know I hail man. You know why they're always right on time. Down around the corner, see what you can find. 500 miles from the city, airplanes are flying through my mind. Sunshine got me feeling dizzy. Had to take a ride down by the riverside.
Alright, just got back home in Michigan, and I'm going to take this thing for its first spin here. Did some maintenance on the bike, just a little bit of stuff just to get it tuned up because we're going riding today. So I'm going to do a little bit of a walk around and show you things on this bike. I'll do a full walk around once we get everything on it. Starting with the controls, there is ODI Rogue grips on here, TRX 90 throttle, which is a lot nicer, makes it easier to push in, breakaway, brake lever, pro taper, easy pull clutch, and then the delete for the rest of the controls, you know, for your lights and all that stuff. And these are on mica metal bars, which I really like the bend of, actually. Now this bike is definitely far from stock, and one of the best upgrades that you can do for your bike is widening and suspension. So here we have custom access air shocks. First time working with custom access. We've had the Fox floats in the past, so we're going to see how they work out, and they're definitely one of the highest end shocks you can buy. This motor has also been modded out. It's definitely not stock. Never used a Recluse clutch before. My dad has a Hinson on his bike. I like it a lot. Everything's smooth, and this is way stronger than a stock clutch. The thing that makes this bike pretty special is that it's a hybrid, which means that in here we have a WR250F dirt bike motor from a Yamaha. And now what separates the WR from the R is that the WR has some restrictions and like airflow, and it's built for more torque. And this motor is basically turned into an R with the cam, the gray wire mod, and all that stuff that makes this a R motor. And one of the nicest things about the WR is that it's electric start. Paired up with the motor to make it run just extra pristine is a Sparks exhaust. Again, never ran this before, but the thing sounds so mean. Possibly my favorite thing on this bike is this seat and seat cover combination. So this is the Quadtech hump seat with a Tag Graphics Company cover, and dude, it's sick. The hump seat keeps you glued to the bike, and same with this super sticky seat cover as well. So right now on this quad, on the front we have Hyper beadlocked. These are carbon fiber wheels, and they're pretty freaking sick. And then with this we have the Pulse MX front tires, and then back here we have the Pulse MX back tires. Now we're going to be switching out the beadlocks because these are more narrow wheels for GNCC, which is what this quad was originally built for. So we're going to get a little bit wider wheels that'll bring this thing out to 48 inches wide. This bike right now are a set of RJR foot pegs and heel guards. Unfortunately, we might not be keeping these because the Nerf bars are just too expensive to put on these. So we're going to be throwing a different pair of Nerf bars. We haven't decided what we're putting on yet. So one last thing to mention about this bike is this frame and stuff. This is all a 2014 YFZ450R. And this motor is a 09 WR250F Yamaha. They're both Yamaha, and the motor actually fits in really well. Like, you don't really need to do that many like engineering or any of that stuff. All in all, this is my favorite bike that I've ever had, and I really like it, and I'm just trying to get comfortable on it right now before I have my next race, which is in about a month. Yeah, so this is my 2014 Yamaha YFZ hybrid.